I'm devoted to the idea, I'm devoted to the vision of building a world in which the vast majority of people wake up every single morning inspired to go to work, feel safe when they're there, and return home fulfilled at the end of the day. My name is Sinek, and I've completely devoted my life to building this world that I imagine. I speak, I write, and I teach about the concepts that inspire us and help us build teams in which we feel safe amongst each other. And I'm doing this class today to help advance that idea. The assignment that students will have to do is to prepare up to a 4-minute talk as if they were auditioning for a TEDx event. And we will show them how to do that, how to present their ideas in a few minutes in a way that is compelling and leaves others wanting more. It's not just going to be me telling you what you should do or what works, but actually I'll go through it as well. And then I'll offer some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years on just how to present those ideas more effectively. The 3 chapters of this course, the first one is to start with the end goal in mind. The second one is how to tell the story to get to that end goal. And the third one is the actual art and act of presenting. These kinds of classes are usually given to people who are sort of doing presenting, whether you're a leader or you have a presentation to give. But at the end of the day, I think they're basic human skills. At the end of the day, we all have to interact with someone. Sometimes it's even presenting ideas or thoughts to our families or in a meeting of our colleagues. They can be used if you're giving a speech at your best friend's wedding. The point is, it's about you presenting your thoughts, your ideas, and your feelings to a room of people, and all the same rules apply. I'm often asked, how do you become such a good presenter? And I like to joke that I cheat. I only talk about things I care about, and I only talk about things I understand. You can't manufacture passion. You can manufacture energy. You can bounce on a stage and scream and yell. That's not passion, that's just too much caffeine. And if you don't care about the stuff that you're presenting, in other words, it's some corporate thing that you don't really care about, you have to find something in that you actually do care about, a component of it. There has to be something that gives you some sort of emotional connection to what you're presenting so that your natural passion for the concepts will shine through. And remember, I was given opportunities by bosses. It's like, all right, your turn. And the stress and anxiety then went with that. Not being good when I started, I would speak too fast or I would read off the slides. I mean, we've all done this. And in time, watched people who were better than me. People who were better presenters, I would admire them and try and learn from them. And I was lucky enough to have people give me chances to try and fail and improve. And as is my nature, sort of pay attention to what works and what doesn't work. Also notice the times when I was naturally better and naturally worse. When you're relaxed, I was naturally better. When I was tense, I was naturally worse, for example. The fact that I've sort of have a part of my career involves speaking so heavily now is because I had an idea that I was able to communicate. And because I was able to communicate it, people kept inviting me to speak about it and talk about it more. It was only because I was able to communicate an idea clearly that people invite me to speak about it more often than I expected.